Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is painting the inside of these wheels. You can probably see on the video that these are pretty ordinary condition. So I've let them sit in WD-40, all the bolts, overnight, and now I'm going to loosen them one by one and push the center out. So these bolts have been done up by Hercules, or someone with the strength of Hercules, and I actually can't budge them unless I have some leverage on them. So we'll do that for all of them. So now what I've done is taken out all of the bolts. You just need a 12mm on the other side, and because they're got some WD on them, they're pretty easy to get off. So that's the last one, and then the bolts just sit in there. What I do is take a old half inch extension and just tap them out. Like that. That's all the bolts out. Now we're ready to tap the center out. And the other wheel, the center was pretty hard, so I'll just try it. Like that. So you can see all the probably 20-year-old grime in there. We'll clean that out, and then we've got our center that we can easily paint. So now I've just hit it with some wire wheel, and you can see it's made a bit of a mess of it. So I'll now attack it with a wet and dry sandpaper and get rid of all of the rust parts and get it back down to metal. I've sanded all the rust spots back to bare metal and gone over it with 120 grit sandpaper, then 240 grit sandpaper, and then 300, and now we're ready to put on a primer. So I've hung this up and I'm just going to give it a coat of the primer. I've got one of these gun things which seem to work pretty well, and I'll warm the can up just a little bit. It's a bit cooler today, so just to get the right temperature into the paint, I'll just hit it with this. coats of the base coat and a coat of the clear coat. Now I'm just going to clean up the bolts, so I'll show you how I do that as well. So basically, to clean the bolt up to polish it back to chrome, I just put it in the drill like this, and then get an old rag and just polish it up. I'll do that for all the rest of the bolts, and then we'll put them back on the wheels. So this is what the wheels look like now they're finished. All the bolts in properly, and I've got tyres put on them. So they came up quite well, and this is the colour compared to the factory Watanabe RS8 colour, so it's pretty close.